Okay, good day everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Engineer Reagan. Today I will specifically be talking about solving linear equations involving fraction. Okay, I have already produced the last two videos about linear equations, but those are prior to this one, and those do not tackle about linear equations with fraction. So I suggest learn from those two videos, look it up, and then if you have not also yet mastered how to add and subtract integers, I also already have a video for that. Look it up as well and learn from it. Okay, so let's get down right into it, and let's now move on to our first example. So for this one, is you have negative 3 halves plus x is equals to 5/6x minus 3/4. Now, if you are dealing with a linear equation with fraction, the first thing you have to do is to get rid of the denominators. Okay, so in this case, the denominators are 2, 6, and 4. So what do you need to do? Okay, you have to find first the least common denominator or the least common multiple. Now, if that sounds a little bit technical now, in layman's term, it means the smallest number that can be divided either by 2, by 6, or by 4. Okay, and by intuition, that can only be 12. Okay, you multiply that least common multiple to the entire equation, 12. Okay, why is it 12? Because that's the smallest number that can either be divided by 2, by 6, or by 4. Okay, so the next thing to do now is distribute now the 12 to all the terms inside the parentheses. So this now becomes 12 times negative 3 halves plus 12x is equals to 5/6x multiply that by 12 and then minus 3/4 multiply that by 12. Okay, now the next thing to do now is further simplify it. So 12 and 2 here, 12 is divisible by 2, right? So this one cancels out. All you have left is 6. And then multiply that 6 to negative 3. You will have negative 8 plus 12x is equals to 5/6x times 12. Again, 12 is divisible by 6. So this one cancels out. You will have 2 left. Then multiply that to 5. That becomes 10x minus 3/4 times 12. 12 is divisible by 4. So you will have 3 here. And then 3 times 3, you'll have 9. So see, you now have transformed the more complex linear equation with fraction into in a far simpler form. See, okay, let me say this one again. Once again, you have not changed the value of the entire equation, but you have only changed its form. Okay, so the next thing to do now is let us now combine like terms. If you need to transpose from one side to the other, that would be good. This would be the best time to do it. And now that's actually the only thing left to do for this example. So you will have 12x. We will transpose the 10x to the left side. This becomes minus 10x. Okay, is equals to minus 9. Okay, negative 18 should be transferred from the left side to the right side. From negative, that becomes plus 18. Okay, so 12x minus 10x, that is 2x. Negative 9 plus 18, you'll have 9. Okay, we're only after for the value of x, so we have to get rid of the 2 coefficient. So we will divide each term by that coefficient, which is 2. Cancel out, so you'll have 9 halves. That's the value for your x. It's either you can have this as an answer, or you may further simplify it into a mixed number, 4 and 1/2. Okay, that's it. Okay, very quickly, let's move on to our second example. In this case, again, let me say that the first thing to do when dealing with linear equations with fractions is to get rid of the fraction, or I mean of the denominators. And the denominators here are 2 and 6. So meaning you are now tasked to look for the least common multiple, or the smallest number that can be divided either by 2, or by 3. And in this case, that can only be 6. Okay? So now we have already identified what the LCM is, or the least common multiple. Next thing to do now is simplify. Okay? So 6 and 2 is divisible. Simplify it. So this one cancels out. All you have left is 3. 3 and 6, this one cancels out. All you have left is 2. And after that, that's the only time that you multiply. Okay? 3 and 3, you will have 9 times x minus 5 is equals to 2 and 2, you will have 4 and x plus 5. Okay? So now the only thing left to do is to distribute, okay? To multiply. So let's now multiply or distribute the 9 now to the terms inside the parentheses. So 9 times x, you will have 9x. And then 9 times negative 5, you will have minus 45, negative 45. And then 4 times x, you will have 4x. And then plus 4 and 5, that's 20. So plus 20 here. Again, combine all the terms with the variables and the constants. Okay, so let's put all the variables on the left side and then all the constants on the right side of the equation. So we will now have 9x transpose 4x to the right from the right side. This becomes minus 4x is equals to 20. The minus 45 here, when you transpose, it becomes plus 45. So 9x minus 4x, you have 5x is equals to 20 plus 45, you'll have 65. So you have 5x is equals to 65. To solve for x, we will have to get rid of 5 by dividing each term by 5. So this one cancels out. You'll have x is equals to 65 divided by 5, that's 13. So that's the value of your x for this particular equation. Okay. Need more example? Okay, I'm going to give you the last one. Okay, so from this example, we can very quickly say, what is its least common multiple, meaning the smallest number that can either be divided by 4, by 12, or by 3, and that's 12, right? That's 12. So what to do now is we will now multiply this 12 now to the terms inside the bracket. So this becomes 12 times 5x plus 3 all over 4 plus 12 times 25 over 12 is equals to, again, that's 12, 5 plus 2x all over 3. Okay, and then from there, simplify 12 and 4. That can be simplified. You will have 3 here. 12 and 12 as well. That one cancels out. You'll have 1. And then 12 and 3. 12 is divisible by 3. That one cancels out. Then you will have here 4. Okay, the only thing left to do is now to distribute. So 3 times 5x, that becomes 15x, plus 3 times 3, that's 9, plus 25 is equals to, okay, distribute the 4 now. 4 times 5, that becomes 20. Then plus 4 and 2x, that becomes 8x. Okay, so from the left side of the equation, you can see 2 constants already, so you can already combine them. So you will now have 5x, 15x, I say. 15x plus 9 and 25, you'll get 34. Okay, so we have now reached a point that we need now to transpose. So let's now transpose in order to combine like terms. So 15x transpose the 8x on the right side, this becomes minus 8x is equals to 20 minus 14. Okay? And then 15x minus 8x, you'll have 7x is equals to 12. I'm sorry, this is 34. Okay? So 20 minus 34, you'll have negative 14. So to get rid of 7 or to solve for x, we have to get rid of 7. Again, divide each side by 7. So you'll have x is equals to -2. That's your x. Okay, so that's all for now. And if there's anything else that you wanna ask about any of the process of this linear equation, let me know. Drop down your comments below, and I'll be more than happy. I'll be more than willing to make another video for you. And I guess that's all. Thank you so much. God bless everyone. Bye.